Hey, what's up, everyone? Mike D here, and I'm just so excited to be back. I'm itching and itching to more videos to come. As ideas pop into my head, I will definitely share advice for you people. I love doing it, I just love helping people in any way I can, whether it be mentally, physically, or whatever. And, I felt like today a big topic that I think is on my mind a lot, and maybe is on some of yours, I don't know, is about, you know, uh, time management, goal advice, what you need to do, to reach whatever you want to do. And whatever, like, I'm going to use myself as an example, but the same principles can be applied, for this. So whether you want to, like, go to school for and be a doctor or a lawyer, which is going to take lots of your time, and lots of your time you're afraid that you're not going to have any time for yourself. You're not going to have any fun. You're not going to do any. Not going to be anything like that. But if you prioritize your time and group things into little things, make baby steps first sound a hell of a lot easier than than sitting there thinking, oh shit, I can't, I'm not going to be able to do this. So you out of your mind, and it's so much easier for people just to say, oh, that's impossible, oh, that's impossible. Nothing is impossible. There's always a way to do things. Well, whether, like, you're like me, who, like, have to get up at, if I have to get up at 5 a.m. to get my day started earlier, or to get that extra meals in throughout the day, eating 10 times a day, it can be hard to do. But if I can get up at 5, have a little meal, and then go back to bed. That's what it takes. That's what you have to do. There is no fucking excuses. There is a way. I mean, sorry, it sucks. It's fucking hard. It's fucking expensive, but that's what it takes. And that's the best advice I've heard ever in the last 10 years, I think. Like, it's hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to suck at times, but that you have to do this to reach your goal. Now, going back to me, I want more size, and more size. I love weight training. I love it so much. I love everything about it. I love how it relaxes the body and the mind and everything, and it's a great, in my opinion, de-stressor, about everything. So what I'm going to say, like, for me, is, like, prioritizing your time. That's more like it. Anyway, is like, such time management is the best thing you could possibly do. Now, like, for me, I'm going to see my example. What I do, I'm in school right now. I'm in week number 2. And, if you're in college or have been or going or anything, like, in school, the first 2 weeks are, like, those teachers overwhelm the hell out of you. They're like, I want this, and this done in 15 weeks. And you're thinking, oh, shit, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to do that. Like, why are they doing this? I'm stressing the hell out of me. So what do? The first step, break it down. Break your problem or your goal down into little tiny small goals instead of an overall goal. I had intro to radiology, and then this guy, he's a nice guy, but he comes in and he puts we all take a paper, he puts everything down, all the paperwork down, says, here, this is what we're doing this whole semester, and it's like, so in 15 weeks, I know that sounds not that long. And you're like, oh shit, what do? I'm working. I have to work. I have to take care of my mother, my kids, my whatever. How am I going to do all this? I can't. I can't. Oh, I'm stressed out of my mind. No. Time management. Break that 5-page packet that I got, or that whatever you're getting, into little tiny increments. Break that shit up. It will help you out tremendously. Like me, I broke it up. There's like 10 online assignments to do, and they're all about maybe 25 on average questions long. So what do? I did, break that shit up. Do two of those a day. unless then and if you have a deadline like I do, just little bit at a time, do 2 a day, breaking it up, and then baby steps. Like, you're not going to get anywhere. If you rush, obviously you won't do it right, or something's going to go wrong. And none of you I know want that. So like for me, like I break that shit up, make it baby steps. For me, when I started my program, I was about 218 pounds. 218 pounds. And my first goal was to get to 240 pounds because that's what I wanted. I wanted to try and see if I can get that. I had a number in my head, and that's what I wanted to do. So I'm thinking, like the more baby, again, all I can say is baby steps. Like the more I would look at that finish line every single day, thinking to myself that when am I going to get there? When is it ever going to happen? Did I plateau? Did I make a mistake? Did I do I need to be doing something different in order to maintain what I'm doing? So I'm thinking, you always have to be on your toes. Don't think too far ahead. Think a little bit. Think about your little goal here. I know we all want to be up here right now, but if it was easy and anything, everybody would be doing it. If being a professional athlete was easy, it wouldn't be less than 1% of your chance of making it. And the same thing with the lottery. If everybody would win, then what would your prize be? Like like less than $10. What fun is that? But that is the easy way out. No, you see all these people who have certain things that you want. Maybe they have a better car. Maybe they have a better job. Maybe they have a better degree than you do, or more degrees. It's easier for all of us to say, "Oh, that guy got lucky somehow. I want to know how." No, that person worked harder than you did. So you just got to keep on going. Just keep on pushing little tiny steps at a time. Break instead of, if you have a problem like that is like this long, like maybe instead of like this, like start easier way in, little by little. You'll feel, it'll be doable and much more less stress on you if you break that shit up. So like someone like for me, now I can look at look, this is I love this journey, which I told you in the last video. I love Bigger by the Day. I just love it. So I'm kind of taking my time because I really don't want it to end. I love it so much. But my overall weight that I want to be is a good 300 pounds, which right now I do feel good. I'm about like maybe 285 right now. I feel awesome. I feel great. I don't feel any problems or anything like that. But there was a time where I wanted to stop, and I wanted to, I didn't want to stop, but I was frustrated. I understand. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna think, I'm great. Like you're gonna if you're at me, like at school, you failed. Your first day, your first test in your class or your first interview, and you're like, you failed, and you're like, oh shit, what do I do now? This isn't for me. I'm just gonna leave. No, you get up and you try again. How do we learn is by learning from our mistakes, so we don't fail again. And the only time you'll really, really fail is, you've probably heard this before, the real failure is when you stop trying, is just keep going, just keep coming back, just keep coming back. I've heard, you can't have that fear of just knowing you're going to fail. Like, just go in, give it your best, and keep on going. Keep on getting bigger. Keep on getting yourself better, making yourself better in any way you want to. You want to be smarter. Keep reading. Keep information. And peace.